Well, hey there, everybody in YouTube land. Your buddy Elton over here. You know, never in my life I thought I would ever think I would own two bicycles, let alone two vintage bicycles. But you know, old bicycles are usually more interesting to me and a lot of other people than most modern cars. Modern, dull, colorless, plain cars. So yeah, this is my 1958 Schwinn Mark IV Jaguar bike. I bought it last week for $100, which seemed pretty reasonable considering you can see she got quite a bit of rust. But however, it is, or was anyway, almost all complete, and it's all original. I mean, shit, that seat alone is probably worth like $50 around anyway. You know, same thing with that chain guard, which still has the original lettering on it. Or what about the emblem over here in the front, the metal emblem? You know, definitely worth a few bucks, you know. And as you saw in the first picture there, as I took a picture of it as I, you know, in the condition of when I bought it. I just put these new white wall tires a few days ago on there. And I knew it would make it pop, you know, make it look hot. And this is going to go, this is, you know, a similar style to my 60s Firestone 500 bike. But the one thing, there's a couple of things I want to put on this bike I don't have. Namely, one is a spotlight style headlight, which there used to be one here, or it was a basket that there. And also, of course, is that missing tank, that fake gas tank that would go right here. And I'd like to see if I can find one locally instead of paying 200 bones on eBay, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, you'll find stuff on eBay, but that doesn't mean you're going to find deals, usually anyway, because you're going to have to pay up the ass on shipping too, you know? And just take a little tour here. Now, if you're wondering about the rear wheel, why it's not aligned with the fender, and the chain also is loose, is because, you see, I hadn't worked on a bike, my own bike, since I was like, what, 14, and now I'm 38, so that front wheel was easy to take off and put back on. The back wheel, well, with the hub, the forks, and especially the sprocket, yeah, it turned out to be quite a daunting pain in the ass, actually. Unfortunately, I also broke the little chain that goes right there for the speed cable, because it's a 3-speed. But you know, whatever. In due time, it'll be fixed. Because I mean, I am here in Montreal, Canada, and like a lot of you who are, you know, out here in the Northeast or you know, northern states or in Canada, except for you know, BC and all that. I mean, it's been like the coldest winter on record probably. I just added that little tail light there that came with I painted it with chrome paint because it was black. I didn't like that, and I find it fit the style. You know, I mean, the bike is not perfect, so I'm not looking for perfection. Original fenders, pretty sure about that. But one of them is, let's get on the other side here. Yeah. One of them, as you can see, she's really dented over here. Not good. Actually, I think this fucking bike was hit by a car, actually, or something. Because look, even the fork for the fender looks crooked. And also, when I got it, I noticed the rear wheel wasn't aligned with the fender. So, look at the detail, though, eh? Look at that. Look at that seat, man. Yeah. And it says Schwinn. That's what's cool about these Schwinn bikes, is they all were built with serial numbers. So it took me a while to find mine, but when I found it, I was able to track down when it was built. And it was built in May 1958. My Firestone bike, like I said, which is similar to this, no serial numbers. So I did some research and found that, yeah, in fact, there were a lot of old bikes made, and they didn't have serial numbers. So come on now, focus. There we go. And what else did I want to say? Yeah, you got your handbrake over here, which works. And you know, I mean, I could replace the rims, you know, because I'm sure they're not really expensive because everything's made in China, Taiwan, or whatever. But I like the rust. I like how it went with the, you know, the frame and all that. It's original. And I knew, but putting these tires on it would set them off. But I might have an air leak on this tire, or a tube leak, I should say. So, yeah, I don't know about that. But anyway, we'll see. You know, handlebars are really look bad though. This I should replace, but again, it's original. And I still like the patina, especially on the frame and the chain guard and all that, and even the rims. Anyway, so that's about it. It's an ongoing project. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you like it. Take it easy. Bye bye.